Hello, you wonderful people. Today I'm talking about a squinty-eyed old man. Very, very squinty-eyed. I'll tell you all about it on the other side. Now, I've seen some funny things in my time. I've been around for a long time. I've seen a lot of weirdness going on. But the most weird thing I've seen lately was Joe Biden's face. And his words as well. I mean, his words, they're always a bit weird, aren't they? I think often his words surprise him as well. You know, he is surprised by his own words. But the other day, he talked about a bill that they were trying to pass so that they can shut the border down. The problem is with these bills that they want to pass, they have this habit, this awful, filthy habit of having a bill, hey, we're going to close the border, yeah, we want loads of money. It's always involving millions of taxpayers' money. Always. I mean, every solution, millions. You know, my boss used to say, I don't mind if we need to throw a bit of money at it. Well, that system is the system that we have. We don't have any other system now in this world. Let's throw a fucking ton load of money at it. So they're having this bill, like, all right, we're going to close the border. All it needs it's going to cost us £77 billion or whatever. And then underneath, they put, and we're going to send so much to the Ukraine, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do that. Loads of horrible stuff. So what happens is it's like guaranteed that it's going to be thrown out because people go, you know, yeah, I want the border closed, but I ain't signing for that. So that's what they did. Anyway, Joe Biden goes on the TV. And the TV, I mean, bless him, you know, soft focus, none of that. That's what he needs. He needs some soft focus. And he also needs the camera to be panned away. Not panned on his face, you know, not zoomed on. But I don't know if you've noticed what's happening to his face. Because when he did the presidential debates with Trump, remember? And he was there, and he had big goggly eyes. I don't know if you remember. His eyes were big and goggly. Like, and like everything was smooth and tight and shiny. You know, some said it was a mask. I don't know. But he had big goggly eyes, like this, big goggly eyes. And as time's gone on, his eyes have gone smaller and smaller and smaller until they're just two little slits. And his nose has got pointier and pointier and pointier until it looks like I don't know, like a snowman's nose. And his lips have got thinner and thinner and thinner, and his mouth's got smaller and poutier and poutier, until it looks like somebody sort of grabbed his face and like squashed it. And that is what I saw. And he was staring at the camera like this. Well, I'll put the video on, obviously.
Now, all indications are this bill won't even move forward to the Senate floor. Why? A simple reason. Donald Trump.
And he was staring at the camera, like with this vile look on his face. I mean, President of the United States. I wouldn't want anybody to look like that. I wouldn't want anybody to see me looking like that. You know, can you imagine? And his little screwed up, little squinty-eyed, bad-mouthing, terrible enunciation man. And he's saying, if this bill doesn't go through, then it's Trump's fault. Right? I was thinking, holy cow. Holy cow. Like, how were you able to get to that link? I mean, you know, he did make the link. He used it because, right? So people, you know, 8 out of 10 people are going, well, it's possible there. Because he used it because. It doesn't matter the shit that you say after you because. But it was his face. I mean, a little screwed up, squinty-faced man shouting bile, spewing bile over the TV. And I thought, is this the world that we live in now? Is this the place that we've arrived to? where somebody who supposedly runs the most powerful economy and world power and military power in the world is going, "It's not me, it's him." If this doesn't happen, it's all his fault. I mean, what the actual fuck is going on in this world? What is that? What is that? I mean, you know, lots of people have got lots of theories about lots of things. There's a lot going on there. But that isn't even natural. I mean, it isn't even natural. You know, and they announced just recently, didn't they? They announced recently that they've done an investigation into all these dirty dealings. And they found that he couldn't be prosecuted. Because, why? Because he's an old man who's losing his memory and doesn't really know where he is. All right, I mean, on the face of it, I mean, who would want to prosecute, you know, Grandad? You know, Grandad's sitting there watching his Coronation Street or watching whatever it is, and you go, yeah, you've been a bit of a bad man in the past, but we don't want to, you know, let's just let, you know, we'll let you sit there until you die. That's kind of what they were saying. Oh, bless him. That's what they were saying. This is an official, I mean, this probably cost millions, this investigation, millions. And the outcome of the investigation was, just leave him alone. He's just an old man who doesn't really know what he's doing. He's got a bad memory. This is the President of the United States. And that is what the summation of who he is was. We are living in clown world. We are living in the most bizarre times I've ever seen in my life, where reality is parodying stupidity, comedy. Basically, reality is comedy now. And comedy doesn't exist anymore because of the woke movement, that they've ripped the arse out of comedy. But it doesn't matter because it's shifted, that's all. Comedy hasn't gone. Comedy will never go. It's shifted over into reality. And so we see and we look and we go, what am I supposed to do here? Do I laugh at that or what? And I think we should just laugh at that. So the next time that you see Joe Biden's squinty little face, get your ruler out and start measuring the width of his mouth, the profundity of his eyes, you know, how much of a gap you actually see. Just keep measuring because there seem to be, I mean, you'll end up looking like another race. You know, you'll be not looking like a white privileged man, but rather something else. So, there you have it, Joe Biden. Joe Biden, lovely Joe Biden, goggly-eyed Joe Biden, squinty-eyed Joe Biden. With the real Joe Biden, please stand up. Bye-bye, I love you all.